Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol and welcome to this week's Midweek 180. Filmed from you inside the cab of, well, a tractor that's probably the most expensive vehicle I've ever sat in or driven, a John Deere. Now I'm with Hunt Forest Group today doing a whole bunch of really cool stuff that will be coming to the channel very, very soon. But I had to film my Midweek 180 from inside one of the amazing tractors that we've got here. I actually got to drive one of these for the very, very first time, about 300 grand's worth of tractor, so stay tuned to the channel, it will be coming very, very soon. But if you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds at the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and that's it, a very simple format. Now, also very special today, hopefully you'll have seen my announcement last week about my new range of merchandise, t-shirts and hoodies, and in particular this very special t-shirt. Now, as a one time only, I'm running a competition today. The first comment next week, the leader of the pack next week, will get a free leader of the pack t-shirt. Details about how to enter will be at the end of this video, so stay tuned. But without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I shall start my timer. Okay, leader of the pack last week was Simon W, joined in the famous five by FGOM, GP Tech, Kevy427 and Jamie Hago. So whoever puts the first comment this week, you will be my leader of the pack next week, and you'll win one of these. And then the first 5 comments, you will be in my famous 5. Where are you and what you're doing? Well, that was Mr. Moran 0077, who was basically had a black armband on in deep mourning because he just scrapped his E39 528i BMW. So we're all feeling for you, my friend. We're all feeling for you. Last week's question was, has anybody been done by a sleeper? There's some really good suggestions in there, all driven by the fact of my VW crew cab electric conversion video that I've done last week, which has done 100,000 views in a week, by the way. This week's question, basically, because of what I'm sat in, what is the most unusual thing you have ever driven? I've driven my first tractor today, and we're just about to go out in a gator on the military ranges here near Stonehenge. So what's the most unusual thing you've ever driven? No F1 this week, nothing really this week because of the coronavirus pandemic. So no F1 to report on. I'm making sure I'm keeping up with the Drive to Survive Netflix series. That's kind of giving me my F1 fix, and I've not really got any new cars to show you either. What I did want to talk about is my TV show is now live. Well, for you American viewers. So my TV show is going to be called Vintage Voltage. It's now currently available on Motortrend on their download service, but this evening, Wednesday at 10 PM in the US on Motortrend TV, it will be alive, the first episode, which is a Carmen gear conversion. Now for my UK followers, it will be coming to the UK very, very soon, I promise, and I'll give you details as soon as I know. But in the US, it's live, so 1 episode a week from now on. Vintage Voltage on Wednesday evening at 10 PM. Super exciting. Monday night's video started to do really, really well. That was the M5 competition. I did a 0 to 60 test in that car, and it was 3.2 seconds. That's all I need to say, and I shredded some tyres as well. Difficult not to when you put it in rear-wheel drive and turn the traction control off. And then this Friday's video at 6 is the Audi S Q2. I had a short-termer from Audi, 2 weeks I had that car. Very, very interesting proposition because it's a 300 horsepower 4-wheel drive small car, so very similar to my JCW Clubman and similar kind of performance to things like S3s and Golf Rs, but just that kind of compact SUV form factor. And a car that kind of grew on me. It didn't start well though. And yeah, I think I'm just about to run out of time. Really scuppered by the fact there's no new car news. But for you guys in the US, please let me know when you watch the programme what you think of Vintage Voltage. And that, my dear peddlers, is that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that one. Stay tuned for the stuff I'm creating here with the Hunt Forest Group. We are having such a good time. And driving one of these things on the public road was one of the most daunting things I have ever done. But yes, stay tuned on Friday at 6 for the Audi S Q2, and then on Monday, hopefully. Interestingly, last week I actually filmed a car review with Tiff Niddell and Paul from Love Cars, and I did a behind the scenes vlog which hopefully will be coming to the channel next week. So with this coronavirus thing going on and us all self-isolating, I might just have to stay at home and make YouTube videos for you all. But I'll see you on the next one, guys. But you take care. Drive safe.